will cause and is causing much embarrassment to the Ministry of External Affairs. Indian High Commissioner in New Zealand, Ravi Thapar, has been recalled and been transferred back to headquarters after accusations that his wife assaulted a domestic help who worked in their kitchen. Now, the worker, believed to be a chef, alleged that he was kept like a slave and added that he was physically assaulted by Sharmila Thapar, wife of the Indian High Commissioner, and threatened with assault by Ravi Thapar himself. India's outgoing High Commissioner, though, has rejected all allegations, claiming the idea that his wife could assault a cook was bizarre and absurd. However, no formal complaint was lodged in this case against the Indian envoy and his wife, and the domestic help only wanted to return back to India. And it is understood an official from India came to New Zealand to deal with the situation, and the staff member left on 28th of May. The Ministry of External Affairs has also corroborated the incident and added that India takes such cases very seriously. Okay, let's get a word from my colleague Maha Siddiqui, who tracks the Ministry of External Affairs. Maha, if you could take us through the reactions of both the Ministry of External Affairs as well as what the High Commissioner has to say in his defense.
Well, the Ministry of External Affairs says that even though no charges have been pressed by the service staff member against the High Commissioner in New Zealand, but despite that, a transfer has been ordered wherein he'll be coming back to the headquarters. What we understand from Australia and the New Zealand, and the New Zealand press is already reporting this, that the High Commissioner is already on his way back. In the morning, there were trucks that were taking out his stuff, is what we understand. Also, the Ministry of External Affairs says that even though no charges have been pressed, this matter will be probed by the Ministry of External Affairs.
Right.
Smita, remember this is a serious allegation that has been made against the High Commissioner's wife, that she treated this particular person and member of the service staff as a slave. This is what he has said in his allegation. And India is taking this matter very seriously because, as you yourself know, there have been cases in the past wherein India has had to suffer embarrassment because of allegations like this.
Maha, stay with us because we also have the New Zealand Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade spokesperson who told India today that the New Zealand government is aware the Indian High Commissioner to New Zealand is departing and questions about his departure should be addressed to the Indian Ministry of External Affairs. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade also appreciated the professional manner in which the matter was handled by the Indian MEA. And yes, Maha, as you were referring to, of course, those controversial cases in the past, be it one of India's former Consul General to New York or Devyani Khobragade, India's diplomat, following such charges. In fact, we know the low that the India-US relations that hit a low. Has there been a policy revision of sorts in terms of looking at the domestic health serving in missions abroad?
Well, there was a move in 2011 to revisit this whole case. In fact, even after the Devyani Khobragade issue, let me tell you that there was a serious rethink as to how many domestic help should go, whether what are the grounds on which they should go. Because remember, Smita, the host country actually does give a certain amount of privileges to the diplomats as far as getting domestic help from back home is concerned, and certain other privileges are given to people who come at the ambassadorial level. However, in the case of Devyani Khobragade, despite all those matters, there was a dispute over the wages, over the number of hours worked, and though that dispute proved to be quite a bit of embarrassment, also hassle for India because of the kind of treatment that was meted out to Devyani Khobragade in the aftermath of those allegations that came to light. So clearly, it was a very complicated issue for India, and it is still working on issues on how to get domestic help for ambassadorial people as well as for those who go for postings abroad.